You see there's even more out there that we haven't gathered yet?
Yep.
Yeah, there's at least twice that many out there still.
Oh my gosh. Good. Yeah, we get lots of pears. Even filled up my entire wagon and more. And we even had like what, 5 buckets and a box full before this.
Well, the 5 buckets, we had 4 buckets, and I transferred them to boxes like this. We had 2 of those boxes.
Right. Alright, so tell us about pears, Dad.
What do you want to know about pears?
Anything and everything.
I don't know that much about pears.
They don't ripen.
These are Bartlett pears.
Bartlett. He's hammering something up for
Stringing up
peppers. Did you bake those?
So I tried a different way to do the sumac this time, and I put it in a pan, covered it with water, and then boiled it. And this is what came out of it. It's much darker than what we've had before.
Okay.
So when you smell it, I mean, it smells wonderful. But so we're going to see it. This is cooling now, so we'll see what happens with it.
All right. And so the sumac is lemonade-y.
Yes.
Oh, you don't need to get silly. Okay, so tell us about pears and sumac then.
Okay. Let's go with sumac first. So.
Okay.
And you get a picture of sumac. That's after it's boiled, so that doesn't look so good, but...
Do we have any that hasn't been boiled yet?
Yeah, I've
You
used
used it
everything
all?
we've got. We can go out and add a picture into your thing later, but this is shining sumac as opposed to staghorn or smooth sumac, which is normally used for that kind of thing.
But you
Works
can use,
just as well.
You can use all 3.
Well, you can use any of the like 150 varieties of sumac. That's the red fruit. Don't use the white fruit. The white fruit is poison sumac. That's going to grow in wetlands, marshes, swamps.
Okay.
So we don't have any here in arid Kansas. It doesn't grow here.
Right.
Does not do well. Even in there, if we have marshy areas, it generally doesn't do well here. It's been used in the Mideast as a spice. We use it more as like a lemonade here in the Midwest. Still, it's mostly forager people. Most people don't know about it.
Right.
It has been used in the Mideast and in the ancient Americas as a remedy and cure for diabetes and for other diseases that they have, but diabetes is one of the main ones that they use it for. It's been used as a spice. If you have ever tasted red spiced curry or something like that, it's got this in it. Red spiced anything out of the Mideast usually has this in it, where they grind it up and use it as a spice. And as far as pears go, the type that we have that you saw are Bartlett pears.
Bartlett pears.
They are a denser pear. They don't get quite as soft as a lot of the other pears that you find in stores. These are very green still. You have to pick them green off the tree, because if they start to ripen on the tree, they rot from the inside out first. You don't see them going that way. But they will ripen off the tree nicely. All right. They may or may not turn a yellow. These will usually stay probably to a green.
Okay.
You might want to tie a loop in that so that you can get it up there. And then you just hang it up. But you can do jams, jellies, etc. from these. These have kind of what's called a rust on them because we have all kinds of cedars and evergreens and conifer trees around here. So that rust lives in the conifers and on the pears and on apples and things like that. It doesn't hurt anything. It just doesn't look like your grocery store fruit. That's the only thing that it does.
Okay.
So it's unless you have a specific allergy to that fungus, to that mold,
Then it's not going to
it's
hurt
not
you.
going to hurt you. I don't know what else you want.
Do other pears not ripen on trees as well?
Pears as a fruit do not.
Okay, so you have to pick them for them to ripen well.
You're right. If they're ripening on the tree, they are rotting.
Okay.
That's just the way that fruit goes.
That's interesting.
Your sister has just finished making some beautiful
I know, I saw that.
pepper strands.
Pepper strands.
We do have quite a lot of pears. Even I tried to climb up into the tree and pick some, and there's still tons up there.
Yeah.
we've
I
got-
can't reach all of them.
I'll get a picture of our pear tree, maybe walk around it, because it needs to be trimmed really bad. And last year we got, 3 pears off of it because the windstorm took all the blossoms before they could get pollinated.
Well, between the windstorm and
In the ice storm, it took all of them. And then this year, I mean, we thought that the windstorm had taken all of the, but it didn't.
No, it didn't. We had a bumper crop of and you can't get out there now and show how the boughs, the limbs were laden and drooping way down. We've picked so many pears.
Well, and you might be able to spot it in some other videos where I've walked past the tree, but that was a while ago. So yeah, we have a lot of pears.
And there's still tons on the tree.
Yeah, there's still a lot on the tree. I don't think we're gonna be able to get them all.
And whoever lives in
That's
it,
fine.
whoever lives in our
Some for
area,
wildlife
you know,
and
just
to
pears
bring
for
birds in
sale.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Well, and our chickens like them too.
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
Can you bring the stool over here so I can move that?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Here, I'll grab it.
So yeah, well, they were busy today because I went to work. I just got home from work. So I helped pick a few pears and then I left. Sorry, guys. So yeah, we got crops, or we've got something to work with, I guess. We've got sumac.
Yep.
And
There's still a
pears.
whole bunch of sumac out there. If you want to do a video on sumac alone, we can go out and show you what it looks like and pick it.
We could probably
Show you how
include
to
that.
several different ways to process it.
Okay, done.
Maybe we'll do
Beautiful peppers. Thank
a video about that. Standalone video about that. This is just kind of a, hey, look. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to with the few things that we've got is sumac and pears.
And forgive me for not really posting anything myself at late. I've just had a bunch of life happening. Yeah.
Alright. So I'll try to include some pictures of our pear tree and probably some sumac, and yeah, that'll be the video for today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week.